welcome back to the vlog, or if you're new here, welcome to the vlog. I am Andrea Glass. I'm an IFBB Fitness Pro. I am in prep officially for my third Olympia. I qualified for the 2026 Olympia last year. Sorry guys, I just ate a kimchi pickle. It was delicious. I qualified for this year's Olympia by winning Ben Weider Naturals last year. So we are, how many weeks out are we? I can't remember if I'm 15 weeks out or 16 weeks out. 109 days. 15 and a half weeks. Okay, so this coming Friday will be 15 weeks exactly. So now it's about to get good, everybody. I just got back from Panama, and it's about to get good. So my food has already been cut a little bit, and I wasn't pooping. If you've been here a while, you know that. That's why I have kimchi in my diet now. But I actually did go to the bathroom. I did not go to the bathroom. I did not poop one time while I was in Panama. Not a single time. And I still got into the 145s. I just went this morning after my first meal. So it should be going down. Bree has me drinking 5.5 liters of water. Oh my gosh. Freaking crazy. 5.5 liters of water for the next few days. She also had me order a supplement. So she said, I've never met someone who has as much trouble going poop as you. And I said, yeah, me either. SOS. So anyway, today is my rest day. I worked out. I did day 5 and day 1 of my split while I was in Panama, and I did those on Saturday and Sunday. So today is a rest day. I don't work out more than 2 days in a row. So I'm just working right now, just doing I work from home. Again, if you're new here, I work from home, new job, love that for myself. So I'm just getting some stuff done. I have a call at noon. So I have a call in an hour. And then after my call, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym, work on my routine because, again, it is a rest day, but on rest days, I work on my routine. I got to get my first third done. You guys, I got to get my first third done. It's okay, but it's not sealing a top 5 routine for me right now. I feel like the middle third and the last third, I feel like are sealing. Like, I feel like nail in the coffin, top 5 experience. But the first third, like if you don't have them locked in on that first third, they've already decided, to a degree, they've already decided in that first third if they enjoy this routine or not, or if it's going to be a good routine or not. And so I just have to make sure, especially because I am, I'm what I would consider an underdog for the Olympia. Like, yes, I now will be at the Olympia for my 3rd time, but it's not like I'm coming in killing everybody, right? Like, I got tied for last place at my first Olympia. And then last year I got 6th in routine. I don't know. I got whatever was after Anya. So I got 6th in routine last year, which is great. Like, that was great, but I want to be in the top 5. I want to be in the top half. I think there will be 10 athletes qualified this year. So I would like to be in the top half. And I think that I can be in the top half, but I think like it's not going to be easy for anybody to get into the top half. Right. So anyway, I'm going to work on that today. And I think that's it for now. I had to go grocery shopping this morning because we were out of cream of rice and we're just about out of almond butter. So I have to go get some of that today too. But I think that's it for now, you guys. I am going to be doing these vlogs. I'm going to be dropping these vlogs probably twice a week now just because I can't. 45 minutes to an hour, it's too long. I mean, for me as a viewer, I love a good 45 minutes to an hour, but I'm not going to put you guys through it. So I'll be hopefully keeping them under 40, maybe 30-minute videos. But we're going to find out because I've already been talking for 5 minutes. So anyway, I will chat with you guys probably when I get to the gym to work on my routine. Okay, made it to Powerhouse. It is 2:30 in the afternoon. I am going to be here, I don't know, at least an hour, probably a couple. Reagan is at summer camp. It's day camp, basically, at the community center. And I don't have to pick her up until 6:30, so she's going to be there until 6:30, which means I can spend as much time as I need to here. Their next class isn't until 6 p.m., so that is what I will be doing. Had a good little chat with Missy. So I sent her video from my last practice, and I was just like, I mentioned it in my previous vlog, I think, just like, this section of this routine is just not doing it. Oh, I mentioned it today, actually. Like, it's just not doing it. The more I watch it, the more I hate it. She's like, okay, we don't hate it. I think we just need a different approach. I think we need to clean some things up, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, the music is slow. It's similar, like the musicality is similar to my routine last year, where the beginning of the music is slow, and then it turns up, right? Like the beats drop, the beat starts dropping, the speed picks up, like all this stuff. And while I understand that, there's still ways to make slower music be exciting to watch. So she gave me some tips. I told her, like, in my mind, I was on that airplane for 6 hours yesterday, and I spent at least 2 hours just watching this routine. And the more I watched it, the more I hated it. I already said that. But I've already come up with a few different variations in my brain that I'm going to try. I'm going to try a couple of them and just see what we got going on. Because once I get this first third nailed down, choreography wise, then I can just start running it. Like, everything else is pretty much done. There's only one other piece that I'm still deciding between two skills, but that's also gonna depend on this first part, because one of the skill options I might be putting in this front half. So, like, if I put it in the front half, I can't put it in the second half. If I don't put it in the front half, I want to put it in the second half. So there's just a lot of things to consider. So I got to get this front. I got to get this first third done. So I'm going to get warmed up, get some videos for Missy, and hopefully by the time I leave here, this is going to be done. Okay. I think the first third is done. I think the first third is done. This is what Missy said.
Yes. This is so, just in and of itself, exactly what you just did. It reads different. It feels like it makes sense. And yes, we can revisit if something needs to come, if that shoulder stand doesn't stand. But I'll be honest, like, I think we can smooth out that transition. And I like it there. And it's an easy, solid skill. And so what if it's like, I don't need another? No, you don't need another. But can you do it? Sure, you can. And if you can hit it and it looks well or it looks good, let's go. Like,
I think we did it. Now, the main thing is going to be getting in shape, because I was doing the first third into like the push-up sequence that starts off the second third, or I don't even actually know if these are the thirds, but that's just where I was breaking them up. And those push-ups are feeling real hard, so it's going to be a lot of conditioning. I mean, I've been here for an hour and a half. Now that I'm done with the choreography of this, I'm just gonna spend 15 or 20 minutes just blasting push-ups. Like, some handstands and some push-ups, some handstands and some push-ups, some handstands and some push-ups, because the handstand is good, but it takes a lot of effort. The push-ups, I need to be able to do them tired. Otherwise, obviously, they're gonna look slow, they're gonna look heavy, and I just can't have that. Especially because the push-ups start off, like, the first push-up is boom, on the first, take my eye out with my wrist wrap. The first push-up is literally on the first beat of, like, the beat drop. So it has to be good. If it's a weak push-up, it's not gonna look and feel the way that I want it to. But I mean, now that it's done, and I really think that it's done, again, maybe minus a minor tweak or finesse here or there, now that it's done, now I can really condition. So I'm super excited. I really feel like this routine, now that it's done, it feels the way that I want it to feel, and I just don't imagine that if I execute it the way that I want to execute it, that it's not a top 5. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it, everybody. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe everybody else has amazing routines. A lot of people worked with Oksana this year. Everybody's really good. It's the Olympia. But, I mean, getting a top 5 routine is not that far-fetched. I got 6th in routine last year. Like, it's not like I got dead last in routine and I'm like, I hope I'm in the top 5. Like, I got 6th. And fifth place was Anya, and we split fifth place. Like, she didn't get a unanimous fifth place, and I didn't get a unanimous sixth place. Somebody on that panel, at least 2 people on that panel, because they dropped the high and the low, I guess at least 3 people, because they dropped the high and the low and it was still reflected in my score, thought that I was fifth place. So this is not far-fetched for me to believe that I could do it, and I really think that I can do it. I just have to work. I have a lot of work to do, but I'm super happy with this. So I'm going to condition this, and then I'm actually going to work on a little bit of stuff for Allison's routine, because she sent me her video back for some of her like upgrades and changes for the Olympia as well. And one thing about us, like, and when I say us, I mean most of the fitness girls in general, like, we want everybody to be at their best. So even though Allison and I are, we are both competing against each other, we both want a top 5 routine. Like, there can only be 5 people in the top 5 routines, right? But ultimately, like, you want everybody to be at their best. Like, it's not fun to get a top 5 if everybody ate shit in their routine. Like yeah, to a degree, you're like, yeah, maybe in the top 5, but like, you want everybody to be at their best. And so we all help each other, even though we will compete with each other. Like, that's just how our division is, I think, just because, especially for fitness it's a small division, and we're always like fighting for more visibility and recognition. And it's like, for me, my mindset is, I never want there to be a show where there's duds. Like, straight up, I do not want the crowd to be watching any single person in our division and think, why is this a division? How are these IFBB pros? I want them to watch every routine and think, oh my goodness, that was amazing. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Oh my goodness, you women are so amazing. I don't want them to watch only a few people and think like, oh, those people are good, but the rest of these girls, like, what are they doing? We want everybody to be good so that our division gets the recognition that we deserve. So anyway, all that to say, I'm going to finish conditioning, even though I just took off my wrist wrap. So I guess I'll work on Allison's stuff first. Work on Allison's stuff for a few, and then also finish conditioning. And then, I don't know, it's 4 o'clock. I don't have to pick up Reagan for 2.5 hours. So I'm going to go home, eat my post-workout. I got some new kimchi pickles today. I have regular kimchi, but I also got kimchi pickles because Bree is sick of me not going to the bathroom. Although I did go twice today. I think we're catching up. So in my little post-workout meal, it's chicken and rice, and will be topped with kimchi and kimchi pickles. Yum! I cannot wait to eat that. Okay, officially, good morning, everybody. I am at Starbucks. I have a call in 3 minutes. So I'm just getting my little workstation set up. Reagan didn't want to go to her little summer day camp today. She wasn't feeling well. So here I am at Starbucks about to take my call, and then I have, hopefully you guys can hear me. I didn't feel like I needed to put on my mic. Then I have adult tumbling this morning. I signed up for an adult tumbling class at the gym where Reagan does tumbling. So it's a free trial. We're going to see, I don't know if it's like a super structured, I really want it to be like open gym. I will be happy if it's like open gym. If it's like a structured tumbling class, I'm going to be like, I'm not doing this. I don't want a tumbling class, but I do want an opportunity to tumble without children around, because that's why I stopped going to open gym at that gym. Sorry, I'm switching my earbuds from my phone to my computer. That's why I stopped going to open gym at that gym, is because there's children everywhere. And I don't want to tumble with children. I want either open space or with adults. And I actually was going to ask them, hey, do you guys ever just rent space, or like, can I just pay for time? And then I found out they had an adult tumbling. So I'm going to try that out after my call today. And then I just have a couple other things to do. I'm back in the gym. I have back day today. And then every single day, even if I'm not doing routine practice, every single day I need to work on the push-ups and I need to stretch my toe point and my heel stretch, because those are two things that I've mentioned this before. You just don't get time back. You just don't get time back when working on some of these things. Like you either are putting in the reps or you're not putting in the reps, and it's not something that you can cram in at the last minute. So after I work out, after I do cardio, I got to do a few reps at least of my push-up sequences and just stretching. But anyway, I'm about to get on this call, so I will catch up with you guys in a bit. Okay, you guys, I just went to adult tumbling class, you guys. Oh, I left my water. I mean, I have this one, but I'm not going back in. I will go back in after this. I just went to adult tumbling. Amazing. 10 out of 10. No regrets. That was amazing. I don't know if I'm going to sign up for the class, though, just because I am traveling so much that I don't know if it makes sense to pay the monthly tuition to only be there maybe twice a month. I'll be gone next weekend or next week. Let's see, we're already in the second month of June. Or second week. Did I just say second month? Second week of June. So I'll be gone next week. I would be here the week after that. I would be here the week after that. So I'd only miss one in June, but I would miss 2 in July. So far, I'm okay for August, but I also haven't booked any of my travel yet. So I'm going to see how much it costs to drop in. And if 2 or 3 drop-ins is more expensive than the monthly tuition, then I'll just pay the monthly tuition and just take the loss, whatever. But it was amazing. So I was wondering, is this going to be open gym, or is this going to be a class where we are actively where we're under instruction? And it was a class, and I loved that, because I don't do drills. I warm up a little bit. I warm up enough to okay, let's get my wrists going. Let's do a couple lunges. Let's do a couple handstands. Let's do a bridge or 2. I get a little warm, but I don't do drills for my skills. I'm very much of the mindset that's less is more. I'm getting old. These skills are hard and heavy on my body, so I don't want to be repping out a lot of extra stuff. I just want to do what I need, minimum effective dose, and then get to the skills and then be done with the skills. However, this year, a large part of my focus is execution. And because I'm not learning any new skills, I've taken out every skill that would be a new skill for me. I mean, I was never learning any new tumbling anyway. I'm okay, now I can spend time on drills. And I told the coach, this is my goals. I can do all of these skills very easily, but I don't drill them. I don't practice the fine tuning, and I want to be able to execute them with legs together, toes pointed, good body lines. I want all of that to come through this year. So he was oh, amazing. We can do that. And so it was a class with hollow holds and arch holds and handstands and these drills and those drills and cartwheel drills and round off drills and block drills. And it was amazing. I'm going to be so sore tomorrow, but I told him, I was this is exactly what I needed, because I'm not going to do these things on my own. And there was a few other people in there. I met some people. I met a guy that cheered around the same time that I cheered, same generation of cheerleaders. So we had a lot of mutual friends. Obviously, my brother and my sister-in-law are still very involved in all-star cheerleading. So a lot of these people knew them too. So it was great. I loved it. I am looking forward to doing that, and I'm looking forward to how that translates to my performance at the Olympia this year. So what I'm about to do right now, I have 3 hours until I'm seeing Dr. Ben. I have to go to FedEx to ship off some shirts that I sold. And then I have a meal with me. I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to go lift. And I'm probably not going to do cardio yet. I was going to do cardio, lift and then immediately do cardio. But I think I'm going to lift and then just rest, eat my post-workout, and then not do cardio until later tonight. Even though I'm sure I'm going to regret that decision, but we're going to find out. Anyway, all that to say, 5 stars, no notes. That was incredible. I really needed that. That was so fun. Next time I'll vlog. I didn't want to get out my vlog camera their first time meeting me, but I had to feel people out, talk with people, and so next time I go there, which won't be next week, but the week after that, next time I go there, I'll get out the camera a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. So anyway, I will see you guys, I don't know, whenever I see you. Working from this gorgeous coffee shop today. I'm in this little nook. It's like a little area that it's not closed off, obviously. You guys can see that, but the wall like kind of goes out. Well, anyway, I don't even know if you can hear me because there's music, like there's chatter in the background. But I've been at this coffee shop. Why do I look so red? I look like I just worked out. I didn't. I've been sitting here for 90 minutes. Anyway, just working. Woke up this morning. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna finish what I'm doing and then I'm gonna talk just because I think it's kind of loud in here. I don't have my mic with me. And it's not urgent right now. I just was taking a little bit of a break while something loaded and I was like, oh, I'll vlog right now, but I'm actually just gonna come back to this. So I started vlogging in there about that coffee shop, but it was a little bit loud. So here we are. Now I'm about to leave the coffee shop. It is 11 o'clock, so I was there for 2 hours. Now I am gonna go home. I'm going to eat my pre-workout meal, make and eat my pre-workout meal. Then I'm gonna go lift. I think I have glutes today. Pretty sure. Not sure. I'm gonna tell you right now what I have today. I'm pretty sure it's glutes. I hate this day. I want everybody to know. I could never be wellness or bikini because it's too much glutes. Ooh, the good thing is it's not glutes. Ah, love that for myself. It is upper body, incline Smith machine, pec deck, single arm cable lateral, shoulder press machine. Okay, it's a great day. I love this day, actually. I am so glad. I have glutes tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Tomorrow's a rest day, but I have glutes on my next day. Hip thrust, Bulgarian split squat, whatever. Oh my gosh, that just made my day. I've been dreading. I just don't like glutes. It's not like there's anything like, you know, she took out the cable kickbacks, which love that because I hated that exercise. But I do like a hip thrust. I do Bulgarian split squats, which is new. Seated hamstring curl, barbell supported RDL. That one sucks. It's just like not my favorite day. It's my least favorite day. Worse than legs. Like legs, I don't like because it's hard. Glutes, I just don't like. I have a really hard time connecting to my glutes. And so I feel like it's obvious a lot of physical energy, but it's also a lot of mental energy to make sure I do the exercises right. Like on my upper body day, like my back day, my push, like it doesn't take that much effort for me to connect with the muscles. So I only have to worry about the physical effort. This is a lot of mental effort. Anyway, all that to say, I don't have to do it today. Amazing. So 144s this morning. I think I was 144.6. It's not a prep low, but it's the lowest low we've seen in over a month. Like I have not seen 144. I think my prep low is like 143 something on a random day. I think it was like the day after I fasted or something like that for blood work. Yeah, my lowest low is 143.2. That was April 26th. That was over a month ago. The day before that, I was 144.6. So April 25th, I was 144.6. April 26th, I was 143.2. I have not been in the 144s since then. 146, 147, 145, 148, 147, 147, 148. It's been above that. So I finally dropped back into the 144s. All it took was 5.5 liters of water. Oh my gosh. Bree has me on 5.5 liters this week. It's brutal. But you know what? I guess it's working. I guess it's working. She also put me on that new gut supplement that I recorded this morning. Or I don't know if it's like a gut supplement, but it's supposed to help me poop. I actually haven't pooped, but we're working on it. Okay, everybody. Anyway, Reagan is at her day camp, so I got plenty of time. She did ask me to pick her up earlier today. Last time I picked her up 15 minutes before they closed, and she was the second to last kid there. I guess everybody else's parents are picking them up as soon as they get off of work. She's like, can you pick me up earlier? Like, okay, I won't wait until you're the last kid there. Maybe I'll pick her up at 5 or something, but either way, I do have time to go work out, take my time in my workout, do my cardio, stretch, do a little bit of skill conditioning, because again, that has to be done every single day. So again, I'm going to go eat, go to the gym, and then, yeah, I don't know. I have a little bit more work to do, but it's not urgent. I have some flights to book and stuff like that didn't need to get done right now. So I'm going to do that after the gym. Okay, my LASIK. I have my LASIK sunglasses on today. Just got to Powerhouse. What time was it when I said I was leaving the coffee shop? 11. It's 1:30 p.m. I went home. I made a meal. Not in this order. Made a meal. I prepped some ground beef. I did some laundry. I folded some laundry. What else did I do? That's it. So anyway, now I don't have to pick up Reagan. She did ask me to pick her up earlier today. So I am not picking her up. I'm not going to pick her up at 6 p.m. like I did yesterday. But I probably still won't pick her up till 4. So I still got a few hours. So I'm going to work out, do cardio, stretch, whatever. Actually, I think I'm going to save cardio for tonight. Just because I did that last night and I woke up at a low this morning, which I already told you guys. And I think that's why. It also helps me get this extra water because Bree has me on 5.5 liters this week. And I feel like saving my cardio for the end of the night, like helped me move through my last liter because I also don't like finishing my water super late and then just being done moving. How many steps am I at? Oh my gosh, I'm only at 4,000 steps, you guys. Because then I feel like the water just like sits in my body, and I know that's not science, but I just don't like the way that I feel. Like I don't mind drinking a liter of water that close to bed when I'm also kind of sweating through it, right? So I guess I'm not going to do cardio right now. We're going to see how I feel. It's really hot in here and I'm not ready to get out yet, so I'm going to turn on my car and turn on the air. My current song obsession, I keep getting these copyright strikes because I keep playing music in my YouTube videos. It's like, okay, you're gonna lose your opportunity to monetize, ma'am. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm just saying ma'am because my default is a woman. Let me look. I'm not monetized. I'm like hundreds of subscribers away from being monetized. So until then, I'm gonna play music and get copyright, whatever. This Paramore song, it was in a reel that I posted last week, and now I'm obsessed with it, but it's so funny. I texted Anna about this, Anna, my client. I was like, this song reminds me of you because it's like depressing lyrics, which I'm going to explain that. It's like depressing lyrics, but such a spunky, like upbeat sound. And it just reminds me of you because she is so silly and so just like, I don't know, she's just like whimsical is the word of the week. She's just like so spunky and fun and like upbeat, but then sometimes in her check-ins, she like doesn't really like her job that much right now. So like in her check-ins, it's like, what's your stress level? She's like, stress is high. I hate this job. Like just like really funny to me because sometimes the things that she says, like she's like, stress is high, sleep is low. My boss pissed me off. I'm working night shift this week. I'm not getting sleep. I'm super irritated. I spilled my coffee this morning. But then she's like, but look at my cute matching set today. Like, she's just so funny. Anyway, this song, it's called Hard Times by Paramore. And we're just going to listen to just my favorite part. Listen to this little beat. Like, this is such a fun beat. And I just love Paramore. Wild lyrics, like, and I still don't know how I even survive. Anyway, that's my mood booster today, even though again the lyrics are like small kind depressing, but the beat's just so fun and it's sunny outside. Anyway, I'm gonna finish my Bum Energy. These were, oh, you know what, I gotta check the dates. These were buy one get one at GNC yesterday or whenever I went to get them. And they do, I don't know if you guys remember when GNC was doing like the dollar days. So like for 2 weeks straight, a different beverage was only $1. So I went on the Bum Energy Day and I went on the Rise Day. But they had all sorts of other drinks. They had an Alani Day, all sorts of stuff. Now this week, it's all buy one, get one. So each day is a different drink. So I just happened to walk in on the Bum Energy Day. And then I saw on their calendar that they have Rise coming up. I think Rise is tomorrow. But I got to check because I don't want to miss the Rise Day. I think that's it. I'm going to listen to one more song and then finish my Bum Energy. And I'm going to go hit chest and shoulders and hopefully, famous last words, hopefully get a good pump, even though I probably won't because pumps hate me right now. Okay, so hold on. I'm trying to see what Reagan is doing over there. Okay, we're at the park. What was I saying? I started recording this clip so many times, but I kept like getting distracted. So I'm going to try again, even though I am still highly distracted because I'm trying to watch Reagan at this park. But anyway, had a call with Bree, and it's about to get ugly, everybody. Which obviously that's why I decided to start this new series. Like I went from the pre-prep to now what is really the prep, right? We spent, I want to say 17 weeks or 18 weeks of not prep, right? I got on a meal plan, but I was not in a deficit until about 8 weeks ago. But it hasn't been a hard deficit by any means. I mean, I've started to feel hungry a little bit recently, but definitely not, not prep. Now it's about to get very exciting, and I'm just very excited about it. We just talked about just the plan and cardio increase and blah 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 blah. So right now it's fine, but she said probably in a in a couple of weeks, I don't know, we're gonna see how it goes. But I just am like, we're only 15 weeks away. Like 15 weeks is going to go by so fast. It's like I said, it's already, and I think I mentioned this in my last, I don't know if I mentioned this in my last vlog or if I just was saying this to Shantae and Aurelia, but I was like, I have less time until the Olympia. Like we have less time on the back half of this than we've already done on the front half. So it's like, obviously it's going to be a lot harder, but it is a shorter amount of time. And I think that I can wrap my mind around that when it comes to just like stacking these perfect prep days. Like you guys know, I've never done perfect prep days. And so the fact that I've already started to stack them, I think is really important for right now when it's about to get hard. Like, hey, you've already stacked a lot of perfect prep days in. Honestly, I probably had more perfect days in this 17 weeks than I ever have in the totality of my career. Now, granted, it hasn't been hard yet, but now I have the mental fortitude, right? So anyway, I'm just super excited. She sounded really excited about how the next 15 weeks are going to go, which just makes me more excited. It makes me want to just continue to do better, So anyway, very exciting. Tomorrow is a rest day, so I will be working on my routine. I'm hoping to really get the middle third. I'm probably going to do quarters. I'm probably going to do the second quarter and the third quarter especially, just because I think those are like they're not the hardest as far as skill, but I'd say they're probably the highest energy sucking. Like they're the highest energy exertion. So when I say hardest, that's what I mean. It's like the first quarter is the hardest when it comes to skill. The first quarter is the section that I have the most risk of making mistakes. The second quarter and the third quarter are the ones where I have the most risk of my skills looking very tired, because they're skills that require high output in order to look good. The last third, I'm obviously going to be the most tired at that point, but those are skills also that are very easy for me, but they're also skills that even if I'm tired, you're probably not necessarily going to be able to see it. So second and third quarter. I think I said the last third. I meant the last quarter. Anyway, second and third quarters tomorrow are my goals. I'm hoping I'm not super sore from today, because today was a push day. So I'm like, I got a lot of push-ups tomorrow, but we're going to find out. Anyway, I've been talking a while. I'm just going to pay attention a little bit to Reagan. Where am I at? I'm only at 6,000 steps. So what I'm probably going to do after her and I leave here, I'll see if I can convince her to walk flex. And then if she's into it, I'll go walk the dog. And then I still have cardio tonight. If she's not into it, I'll just go straight to cardio, and then I'll just get on the walking pad tonight. But I got to get to 10,000 steps, not including my cardio, which my cardio did increase. We were tracking calories. It was 275 calories, but I was tracking it on my watch, which I would say is more accurate because it's reading my heart rate. But I think just the way that they track all of their athletes is on the machine. So she increased it to 450. but said track it on the machine. So she said it will probably be around the same time because my watch definitely takes a lot longer to get to those calories than the machine does, but we're going to see tonight how long it really takes. So cardio increased. My, supplements are changing a little bit, but so far no food drops. So we're going to see how it goes. I got check-ins tomorrow. And then once I do check-ins, this video is over. So I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Okay. Vlogging also, again, from my phone because I didn't bring my camera in here. Y'all, Bree tricked me. She tricked me. So I said, she told me 450 calories of cardio, which is a large increase. I was doing 275, but I was tracking it. Yes, hold on. I was tracking it on my watch. So my watch would say 275, but the elliptical or whatever would say like 350, 375, like it would be way ahead. So anyway, she said 450, but I do want you to track it on the cardio machine. So it should still take somewhere around the same amount of time. Y'all, it's been 25 minutes, so I would normally be about 10 minutes out. My watch says 2:06, so again, about 10 minutes out. This elliptical says 2:45. I am barely halfway. Oh Lord. So mentally, I'm gonna call it 50 minutes. I think I will be done before 50 minutes, but I'd rather say 50 and be done early than think it's gonna be 40 or 45 and I'm not done by that time, then I'm gonna be pissed. So anyway, it's fine. My cardio has been doubled. It's fine. I told her, yeah, I'm gonna talk after cardio because your girl's trying to catch her breath. And Reagan wants to walk. She was watching a movie, but now she wants to walk on the elliptical or on the treadmill, so I'm gonna turn it on for her. Good morning, everybody. Check-in Thursday. I haven't actually sent my check-in yet. I have a Google, like a spreadsheet that I fill out. Oh, you're not following me. Follow me. Find me. Gimbal. Goodness. Okay. I have a daily spreadsheet that I fill out. Steps, sleep, food, just whatever, daily stuff. But then I also put like my check-in photos, I put my measurements there, blah, blah, blah. But then I also have a form that I fill out and submit. So I've done the spreadsheet, hold on, but I haven't done the form yet. I took my photos. Let me tell you, the photos are giving everything. I think this is honestly the first week that I looked at my photos and I was like, okay, girl, which is crazy because my weight didn't go down from last week. I was in, 145.4. So, I mean, it's the same as last week, but I also yesterday hit that 144. So I feel like my body fat might be low. I don't know what it is, but the pictures were looking pretty good. So anyway, I'm about to run to boot camp to drop off some towels. My mom's out of town. And then I'm going to send my check-in. And once Bree responds, I'm going to share what her response is. And then I'm going to wrap up this video. I am going to practice today. But I'm going to put that stuff in next week's video.